the place you go to mourn something lost. Often reveals the part of you that was quietly waiting to be found. And sometimes that place is the chapel in hell. I woke in a broken devotion, slow motion, dust in my throat again. Stone bones and splintered emotion. The notion of God just won't begin. Knees meet the cold of the flooring, a warning in cracks that echo thin. Time chimes are rusted, implosion, corrosion, where hymns had once been skin. The pews grew roots into sorrow. Tomorrow was buried beneath their weight. A bell fell mute in the rafters. Its laughter collapsed into a hollow fade. My breath left shapes in the silence of violence, dressed as a quiet state. I came here chasing the moonlight, but moonlight had already sealed my fate. I waited where prayers go to sever, tethered to nothing that answers back. A chapel of after collapsing disaster, a map with a permanent missing track. She came just to cry for the sky, and the moon's last cry, where the night went blind and black, but found in the ruin, a ruin within, and a self she could never unpack. The altar was split down the middle, a riddle of offerings left to rot. Candles with the throats full of darkness, sparkless remembrance of what was not. My fingers traced into the names in the marble, a garble of saints that the dust forgot. Each echo returned as a stranger in danger of truths I had never thought. The ceiling confessed to the weather, to gather with storms it could not outrun. Rain sang a hymn for the fallen, a call and response, but the voice was none. I whispered, the moon has abandoned the tomb, but the ruin said, you are the one who came here to weep for a dying sky, and stayed when the weeping was done. No choir, no fire, just a wire, thin silence aligning with fractures inside her chest. A sinner, but beginner, no inner-eyed winner. She couldn't decide which test. The floor became more than a surface, a furnace of questions that never rest. If God left the room, or was it never assumed, then who was it? She had addressed. I waited where prayers go to sever, together to nothing that answers back. A chapel of after collapsing disaster, a map with a permanent missing track. She came just to cry for the sky, and the moon's last cry, where the night went blind and black, but found in the ruin, a ruin within, and a self she could never unpack. So I stayed in the shape of the breaking, the taking of breath that refused to leave. A chapel that empty at heavens, yet beckon me softly to still believe. Not faith in a throne or a non-perfect tone, but the grief I could not unweave. For when the moon dies in the sky outside, it wakes in the one who I waited where prayers go to sever, and together to nothing that answers back. A chapel of after collapsing disaster, a map with a permanent missing track. She came just